After data collection, the next step is data processing, right? So now what is data processing? So just now we understood that there might be missing values, inconsistent values. So now how can we deal with them? So let's talk about the first thing, that how can we deal with missing values. So missing values can skew your analysis and reduce the accuracy of your machine learning model. So if any missing value is there into any of the related labels, so let's say if you are trying to use age and the income of the customer as your important labels, and there are so many values missing, there are ways to handle these kind of data. So steps to handle the missing data, there are different approaches that you can replace these missing values with mean, median, or you can just simply remove the rows if there are very less rows. How to handle outliers and inconsistent data, that is the next step. So outliers can distort your machine learning model, lead to inaccurate result, because you will not be, it's like data is there but it's not correct data. So there are different methods to handle these data. So you can use Z scores to identify and remove data, or you can use the inquartile range to identify and remove data, and then ensure that your model is trained on the perfect data set and you get the right result. So when we talk about outliers, so every odd value, there are chances that it is not always an outlier. So whenever you have different patterns identified in some times and different outliers identified, you just have to discuss them, or you might have to inspect them in detail before you are deleting or you are replacing them. So whenever you see outliers or multiple outliers, just try to find some pattern into your outliers, and if you think that it can make sense, feel free to discuss internally or analyzing these outliers more. Not necessary that these outliers will not make or impact your machine learning model. So sometimes just looking only for the consistency at any cost might also impact the real outcome of the data. You want to replace them, then replace with mean, median, or cap or clip values. So what are the inquartile range, what are the cap or clip values, that we are going to discuss in a separate video. Now next is that we have to do the feature engineering. So what is feature engineering?